for senior officers here present, members of the media, good afternoon and welcome to the police regional headquarters of Carnifing, where is housed the first ever FMU headquarters of the Gambia Police Force Facility Management Unit. And this afternoon we'll have a very short and very important ceremony here. That is the official handing over of the refurbished building of the FMU, which in collaboration with GIZ and the Gambia Police Force came up with a unit that will support the management and coordination of the uh, building of the Gambia Police Force. We are aware in the recent past, GIZ has supported the Gambia Police Force with the construction of new model police stations in Serekunda, in Bundung, in Brusubi, Bakote. And we are also expecting additional five more across the country. In each region, we'll have a model police station. So the need was for the police to be able to maintain these new structures and also how to enhance the old ones. So we came up with an arrangement with DIZ to support the establishment of the FMU. And I guess that's where we are today. They've also contributed with the German police support team in ensuring that sorry sorry about that. So that culminated to this very important meeting today that this place has been refurbished. And in addition to that, to also provide a brand new pickup double cabin, as we locally call it, Buffalo. It's locally known as a Buffalo because how strong and effective it is in terms of utility that the engineering unit, the FMU, would use in their coordination. And so, on that note, I would want to welcome every one of you to this very important occasion. The itinerary is as follows. We'll have a remark by regional director, GIS regional director. Then we'll have a remark by deputy ambassador. Then the representative of the Inspector General of Police here in the person of the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Ibrahim Abba. Then we'll have a tour of the facility, including the vehicle, and then we have the symbolic handing over of the vehicle. Right. So before we get into the program, I would want us to take a minute of individual prayers, please.
Try to speak without the mic. Hello, everybody. My name is Ulrike Ebeling, but very close. Thank you. It's a complicated name, and I'm very happy to be here. Sir, Assistant Inspector General of Police, Mr. Ibrahim Abba, Deputy Head of the European Union's delegation to the Gambia, Mr. Rafael Brigandi, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, dear journalists, all protocols observed. I'm delighted to attend this handing over ceremony at the recently refurbished office and workshop of the Facility Management Unit of the Gambia Police Force. I hear that the joint EU-German support to the Gambia Police Force program is well known in the Gambia for the 4 model police stations you just mentioned in Serekunda, Bundung, Bakote, and Brusubi. Our team is about to begin building 5 additional model police stations in Brikama, Soma, Farakeni, Bas, and Makame Sire. When designing and implementing construction projects, GIZ is observing a few principles. One essential principle is to construct buildings that will last not only for 3 to 5 years, but for the next 30 to 50 years, before major renovations become necessary. Proper care and maintenance of newly constructed edifices are essential to ensure that buildings last long. Therefore, I was very happy to learn from the joint EU-German support to the Gambia Police Force team that they have been tirelessly lobbying the leadership of the Gambia Police to establish a maintenance unit. So I herewith would like to congratulate you, sir, and the management team for assigning a team of technicians, plumbers, electricians, AC technicians, and carpenters to the newly established Facility Management Unit. It is much easier to construct a building and to hand over the keys to the partner organization and leave than to work on establishing a system that ensures that a dripping tap or broken window or a clogged toilet is immediately repaired before the damage becomes bigger. It is therefore my pleasure that the program, which is funded by the EU and the German Federal Foreign Office can hand over a vehicle to the Facility Management Unit. This vehicle will enable the technicians to immediately come to the station should something be broken. They will also be able to monitor the buildings regularly and check their condition. So thank you all for your attention, for being present today, and for your commitment to the advancement of the Facility Management Unit of the Gambia Police Force. Thank you.
Representative of the Gambia Police Force, Mr. Ba, also representing the Inspector General and the whole Gambia Police Force, GIZ Regional Director, Lady Ebeling. It's easier for me to pronounce because I'm also German. Country Director, Madam Pop, members of the Facility Management Unit, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly observed. It is indeed my pleasure to be here today, this afternoon, to hand over with the colleagues from GIZ a service vehicle to the Facility Management Unit of the Gambia Police Force. This is a modest, thank you. This is a modest yet important step in our shared effort to improve the sustainability and functionality of the police infrastructure. This handover comes within the framework, as we said, the joint EU-German support to the Gambia Police Force project, which is indeed a partnership, as was highlighted, that enters in its second phase with the 5 new model police stations that will be built up country. So one of the core objectives of this program is indeed to ensure that the model police stations do not only serve as examples in terms of their infrastructure and service delivery, but, as was highlighted by the regional director, that they remain functional, clean, operational for the years to come, for the decades to come, actually. So the Facility Management Unit, with its teams of skilled technicians, as you mentioned, electricians, plumbers, carpenters, etc., is indeed central to this effort. Our support goes indeed beyond physical tools. Through targeted training, the team is developing protocols for routine maintenances, such as structured work order systems, facilities, monitoring using checklists, and proper inventory and record keeping. The vehicle that we're handing over today will support all these activities, enabling the unit, as it was also highlighted, to respond in a timely fashion to all the maintenance needs across locations in a more effective way. So this is really, I think we are making it very clear today, it's really about sustainability, institutional sustainability. It is not enough to build model police stations, but we need to insist. We have to ensure that they can be maintained to a consistent standards over time. We also know that physical upkeep alone is just not enough. Behavioral change, cultural change is critical. That is why during today's event, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we'll present short videos, if it's still, or we were supposed to, but anyway, we will watch them later on, which are designed to encourage responsible use of police facilities by the staff, but also the wider public. So we also understand, of course, that resources are often limited and that priorities must be carefully balanced. However, as discussed, and this is a bit an internal matter, but as discussed during recent steering committees meetings, there is an opportunity to give more attention to maintenance and planning and budgeting. We really hope that today's handover ceremony will help to highlight the importance and to support continued progress in this area. So again, ensuring that sustainability is of our collective investment is a shared responsibility. At the European Union, we are committed to providing continued support through strategic collaboration with GIZ and the German government. But success will ultimately depend on your ownership, on local ownership, of course, on the commitment of the Gambian Police Force to institutionalize systems, monitor performance, and foster a culture of responsibility and accountability at every level. And let me ensure you that we have a lot of confidence in that process, and we know how committed you are. So I'm very pleased also to know the high attendance of the media today. Visibility and communication awareness raising is key to generate more public understanding around the importance of well-maintained and functioning public institutions. And I think that citizens rightly expect this from their police force. So let me conclude these few words by thanking all of you who have contributed to today's successful event, especially the Facility Management Unit and the whole Gambia Police Force. Your work is essential, and we look forward to seeing your efforts further strengthened in the months ahead. Many thanks for your attention.
KM Sambajao, he's our host. Commissioner IAU, the Regional Crime Officer KM Patiba, Commissioner Langfovana, and the rest of the commissioners who are present, all other senior police officers and other sister services here are present, members of the press and the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols respectfully observed. Good afternoon to you all. I wish to first of all extend sincere apologies from the Inspector General of Police, who was scheduled to be here this afternoon. Until a short while ago, he was supposed to attend a very important emergency meeting, and he asked me to come and deputize for him and deliver this statement on his behalf. But he sincerely apologized. Until recently, I was in touch with Dr. Marion and came back recently, but he had definitely the intention to attend, because GIZ has been a very, very good partner, fruitful partner to the Gambia Police Force. GIZ has been a household name in the Gambia for the past couple of years. Having heard from the previous speakers, they have embarked and completed so many projects in the Gambia. Allow me, therefore, to deliver this short statement on behalf of the IGP, Sidi Mutature, on this very important ceremony marking the official commissioning of a new and refurbished FMU Facility Management Unit and the presentation of a brand new, like the PRO mentioned, Buffalo. Buffaloes are the most respected vehicles in the Gambia because they are all terrain. All terrain meaning that they can even go to Fonyi and Jara without problems. Those are the most difficult places to go. But the fact that they are well built, we call them Buffalo. This event is a reflection of how strategic partnership and shared commitment can lead to a meaningful progress in institutional development. The Gambia Police Force continue to experience transformative reforms, and today's handover is a clear testimony of that progress. We extend our sincere appreciation to the GIZ police component or police program, the European Union Joint Funded Initiative, and the German police support team, who have been partners with the GIZ, for their continued partnership and support to the Gambia Police Force. The renovation of this office, executed with the technical guidance of GIZ and the dedication of our unit personnel as the engineering unit, demonstrate a valued collaborative efforts. The GIZ police program has consistently supported the Gambia reform process, which is a key part of the Gambia government broader security sector reform agenda. Through training, technical expertise, and resource support, GIZ has been instrumental in building our institutional capacity and operational readiness. In addition, GIZ has supported the GPF, Gambia Police Force, with the construction of model police station as highlighted by the previous speakers, and has already commenced the preliminary works of 5 more police stations across the Gambia, benefiting all regions of the Gambia. That means in every region, you will have a model police station, happening for the first time in the history of the Gambia and the history of the Gambia Police Force. This initiative aims to ensure that each region benefit, like I mentioned earlier, at least with one modern and well-equipped police facility. aligning infrastructure with the evolving demands of democratic policing. You know that after the advent of 2017, Gambia emerged from a dictatorship to what we call democratic policing, where demand for policing becomes marked alarming, and then the increase in the population also requires in what we call resource mobilization and then the decentralizing of police operations. So therefore, having police station in the countryside will go a long way in facilitating this endeavor. In addition, GIZ has supported GPF with the concept of modern police station. We also acknowledge the hands-on training, mentorship, and guidance provided by the FMU personnel, which has significantly enhanced their ability to deliver preventive maintenance. Like the previous speakers mentioned, the purpose of establishing the unit is to maintain the facilities that have been established or constructed by the project. It is easy to construct, but it's difficult to maintain. It's a tradition in the Gambia, unfortunately, people can build beautiful houses, but maintaining and sustaining them has been a challenge. So therefore, the establishment of this unit would not have come at a better time. Because like you said, we are not building for 10 years. We are not building for 20 years. We are building for centuries. And if you want this edifice or these structures to last centuries, they have need to be maintained properly. In maintaining them, there should be a structured unit that will look after them on a daily basis by providing all the essential services that are needed to make sure they look neat, they look proper, and they look presentable. To the GIZ, the EU, and all stakeholders involved in this project, we say thank you for believing in our mission. Your investment is not only helping modernize our system, but also empowering our officers to serve with greater efficiency and professionalism. As we receive this facility and the vehicle, we reaffirm our commitment to proper utilization, maintenance, and continued improvement. Together, let us build a stronger, more responsive, and efficient police force. Like I said earlier, the Gambia Police Force has been in existence for decades or centuries, if you like. But what GIZ has brought to the Gambia Police Force in terms of infrastructure is the first of its kind. In addition to the police station, there are so many capacity building trainings that we are proponent. In the next couple of weeks, there's going to be one delivered, which Teresa will be very happy for me to mention. Some consultants were hired in Nigeria. This time they are coming from Germany to deliver very, very important trainings to enhance the capacity of the PR department. I think they are the people who benefited more from this project. I remember one of the trainings that I attended dealing with social media. I think that was the first time, perhaps some of them only know about Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and so on, but it was the first time they were able to discover the secrets of using it and how to apply it to the benefit of the Bamba Police Force. I happened to learn something coming just for the closing ceremony when a demonstration was done. Within the 10 minutes, I witnessed the demonstration by the participants. I was able to learn something that I did not know for the past 10 years. That's telling you how rich and valuable that training was. It was all delivered courtesy to GIZ, Dr. Marion and her team. Dr. Marion, we are grateful. Sometimes we disagree, we agree, we quarrel, but the objective remains the same. Of course, they are laughing, they know why they are laughing. The objective remains the same. The project targets to improve the Gambia Police Force. And I can tell you without hesitation, this project has gone a long way in improving generally the Gambia Police Force in every area. Dr. Mariam Atim, we hope and pray the project will remain in the next 5 years so that we will witness another 10 more police stations. This time not in the regions, but across the districts. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Your Excellency, the Country Director, Dr. Marion, and everybody, on behalf of the IGP, the entire police management, the police personnel, the Gambia police force, the Gambian people, the government of the Gambia. We are grateful and we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for this laudable gesture, for this laudable contribution to our operational capacities. And we can assure you we'll continue to be your partners, and we hope the partnership is just starting. We hope to realize more projects in the future. And then once again, I thank you all for your kind attention.
Waliwo police olule wayo saluto salima baba yambaro lule o baba fonsaluma aywali o police olule wayo yo saluto salima baba yambaro lule o baba fonsaluma aywali o sojaro lule kanin fefe nata mbeya karaje sojar kunda du nokuli ata jawkeni yalla ntanyi kanti talaje ni jama salo masiya jame kono bari paracho manyana kelaje sioni njutoji respecti je jamal telo na foni fataje don sacrifice jama sarale ninna bije yurma trafenda fo bangola tangombe alombaraji babije police la dogu wa baba dimina bije ala fo mansaye motivation no sarale ado maningiye aywali wo police olule wayo saluto salima baba yambaro lule baba fonsalma aywali bo police olule wayo yo saluto salima baba yambaro lule baba fonsalma service doku wa muna kola yabiye karfajo manfensi batabiye bankudin kenda wala sije mbedu alal mamili foteni yolaje civilianol mankali jauti serviceman manken jauti kankanta kande makan sansan kama koyi muna baba on konna molule